Hello, everybody. Um, just wanted to do quick video about receiving my CBD oil. Um, I was able to finally order some. Um, Cabby, uh, Cab 7, he actually did a spur of the moment fundraiser on a live stream. It was not anything I asked for. We were all just talking about people who suffer with chronic pain. And I had mentioned I'm maxed out on my pain pills. Um, I have peripheral neuropathy. It turns out I was correct in when the doctors finally really went back on my medical file, they had seen where I had Rocky Mountain spotted fever in the 80s. In the 90s is when I started really having trouble with my feet and my legs. Doctors then weren't diagnosing it, they were just chalking it up. Every time I turned around, I was blowing my ankles out. And they were saying, oh, well, the tendons and ligaments are all stretched out and they're not, you know, getting back to where they should. And that's why you're having this problem. Which they kept saying they did. One doctor, he did a bunch of injections, and it turns out he kept doing them when it wasn't working, and he probably did more damage. Well, I'm maxed out on the pain pills. As far as dosage, and nowadays, because of people abusing medication, doctors are really afraid to give you anything stronger, because the next medicines would be morphine or Dilaudid. Because all the other pain pills don't work. They don't faze me. I have a low threshold to pain and a high threshold to medication. So my dosages, hospital, camera was wigging out. They have to give me extra because the initial dose doesn't work. And I'm like, okay, I'm very aware what's going on. You better do something. But anyway, I was able. It took me a while to get. I kept wanting to go with one company because for the money that was raised, I was wanting to get two items instead of one. I was wanting to get the one for pain, and then they had like gummy bear type for you to take for calm to help you with anxiety and depression. Well, that company, as far as I'm concerned, sucks when it comes to customer service. I never could get anybody to return my phone calls, answer my emails, nothing, nada. So I got fed up and went with the other company. Um, the big issue I had with the other company, they kept wanting to charge me $15.99 for shipping and handling for second day, and that was the only option they would give you. So I was trying to get in touch with them to drop that to just standard shipping, which is about $7 or $8. Well, like I said, I guess they didn't want my business bad enough, so I went with the other company and I ordered just for the pain. This will enable me to see if this is going to work. And actually, the milligram dosage is better. But let me cover my address. I don't want to show my address. This is to show that the package came. It actually came today. Okay. This is the company. And if this works, then I'll order the one for calm, for anxiety. And this is the actual, and I've actually taken my first dose today. And like all oils, it's not pleasant tasting. It's not as bad. I can tell it's a truer um, product, because the one that I got before was from a company that was not good. And there's no telling what they had in that thing. And that stuff was so nasty it would make you gag. Well, this is the one I'm getting. It has ginger and turmeric in it. And what they say about it is, this is a high potency, full spectrum product. Start low, 5 milligrams, and slowly work your way up to your optimal, can't talk half the time, dosage. Each drop contains 1.2 milligrams CBD. Each 1 milligram dropper contains 33 milligrams CBD. And that's the goal. You want to get up to the higher dosage. I started at the dosage they referred, and I actually sent Cab 7 the receipt, but this is the receipt that came. Again, let me cover up my address. And I hope you can see it. So you see, this stuff's not cheap. Like I said, I wished I had gotten the other company to respond, because I would have gotten 2 products for the price. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep a diary of when I start seeing a change in my pain and what the dosage is each time. If I see it's going to work, then Alex had sent Cab a link to send to me for the Lazarus program, which works with vets and people who are disabled in getting medications you can't afford to get. And they do include all CBD products. So if I see it's going to work, I'm going to get all my paperwork filled out, because you have to prove income, you have to prove that you are on disability, or that you're a veteran who is suffering because of, wartime. So I'm going to get that ready and see if I get approved, which I'm sure I will, because I meet all the guidelines. And then I can get more product without worrying about the cost. Now, I do have $23 left over of the 122 that was raised. What I'm going to do with that extra 23, I'll either let it sit there and just add to it as I can, or I'm going to use that to get vitamins that I'm about to run out of, that I'm supposed to take because of my condition. And we all know vitamins, you can't get prescriptions for them, at least if it can be bought over counter. Insurance companies won't pay for it now. So I'll use that, and then when I do buy them, I will show proof of, the receipt showing. But I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. I've just been sick for the past couple of weeks. I've had a horrible, horrible stomach virus that's been going around, and I'm still not feeling 100%. And when my system is down like that, I hurt more. And I've had to do a lot of writing and sitting in waiting rooms, doctor's appointments this week. So I'm hurting. I'm hurting quite a bit. And now I found out, if anybody who suffers with rosacea and you have issues with your eyes, have your eye doctor check, because you can't really see mine clearly, but they almost look swollen. I went for my eye exam, and I told her, I said, I'm still having issues with my eyes being so dry, even taking the medicated drops and artificial tears. and doing all that, and anything glare wise bothers my eyes. So there's many a days that I sit in here wearing my sunglasses. Um, she checked my eyelids, and then she asked me, she said, "Do you suffer with rosacea?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "You're having a flare up right now, aren't you?" And she said, "Because I can see your cheeks are flushed." And I said, "Yeah." And she says, "Well, you have it in your eyes." I didn't know that was possible, but you can get the rosacea on the inside of your eyelids. And some people get it on the outside too, but mine's on my eyelids on the inside. So I felt like I had sand in my eyes, and that makes you not feel good. So she put me on antibiotics for that to clear that up, and she said it'll clear up, if it works on your face. And she said we can do a maintenance plan of an antibiotic that you would only take so many times a week, and to keep your eyes from having a flare up. Not real thrilled about being on more medication, but hopefully one of the side benefits of this will be for it to help on other things other than just pain, which it's supposed to, because it's supposed to be like a coverall. And they, like I said, they have others that are for stress related, for sleep, and those are ones I'll will work on getting through the Lazarus program. So, and I've lost count of how many times I said but when I'm trying to think of my words, sometimes they don't come. I have to stop and think about what I'm going to say. But I just wanted to thank everybody who donated. I can't see my eyes from the glare. I want to thank everybody who donated. It was not expected. It was not asked to be done. Um, there we go again. Our community that I have become a part of with our YouTube has been amazing. And now we're over on DLive. I don't mind saying that. And the same community's coming together over there as well. Because YouTube, you're just screwing things up for yourself. And I know with DLive, the trolls and people who like to harass and all, it's going to be harder for them there because of the restrictions of you having to prove an email in order to be able to chat or send or do anything with an account there. Unlike YouTube, too many people in this, our community have been harassed, federally harassed as far as the laws people are breaking, sending death threats, having the police go to their homes, all of that. And it's going to catch up with them. I mean, it's already on the road to happen, because you can't cover your tracks like you think you can. And I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to open up a bottle of champagne the day that you get caught and put to prison, because the people you have been harassing are good people, have big hearts. All they ever want to do is build others up, do things for them when they can. And I just don't understand that kind of hate and that kind of meanness. That people can be so unhappy in their lives. When people do that, that pretty much tells you about them. They hate themselves. There's things about themselves, that they hate. Or people have done that to them, so they figure, well, I'm going to share the hate. And I just don't understand it. You just, it's petty, it's childish. You just show that you're a sociopath, when you do stuff like that. Because the community that I know is nothing but love and support for each other. And if they can't help you uh, with money, they're there with you to lift you up in whatever ways they can. If they don't have the money, they're still there for you. They've proven that for me. I've proven it. I hope I've proven that to other people. We just need to stop the hate. There's too much of it in this world. People need to show love, respect. And if you don't like somebody's channel, guess what? You don't have to watch their videos. You don't have to go to their live streams. If you don't like them, if you say, oh, I hate that person, then why are you there? Does that make sense to you? Again, you're just showing that you're a sociopath. And if you don't understand the meaning of that, then look it up. But anyway, I'm sure my friends in my community are sitting there keeping note how many times I say, I hate doing that. I hate it when other people do it, but it happens when you're trying to put your words together about what you want to express. But anyway, much love to everybody who has been there for me. I'm still going to do a YouTube channel, but I'm going to be learning how to work the DLive, and I'm liking it so far. And I hope it'll enable those who have had their work interfered with their live streams over on YouTube, that you will get to do your live streams again on DLive without the harassment. So you know who I'm talking to. You're missed by many, many people, and we need your live streams. We really do. But everybody understands your position right now with the YouTube, and in fact, there's 2 people. So you have everybody's support in the community, and y'all know that. So I love you. I'm going to quit rattling on, and thank you. Share the love, share the peace, share respect. Be there to lift each other up. If you can't do it money-wise, don't worry about that. All somebody needs is a shoulder sometime. So, hugs to everybody. Big hugs. I'm a good hugger in person, so hopefully someday many of you will get to know that. And I never can do this. Let's see if I can do it. It's kind of a heart. But anyway, love everybody, and I'll see you around the block. Bye.